Welcome back to Storytelling Books. My name is Miss Iris. Today I will be reading one of the books from the We R series. The We R series is comprised of 5 books. For more information on this book, plus others, please visit my link below at Storytelling Books. Now let's get started. This is the 5th book of the We R series, the 5th and the final book of the We R series, and it is called We R Wrens. And here's the Wren family. Here's Father Wren, Mother Wren, and the 2 girls named Ty and Francesca. Let's begin. This is a little birdhouse that I made years back, and there was an actual Wren family living in there. And I am only mentioning it only because they are such incredibly smart little birds that this Wren family did not like a little peg that I had right here, so I thought that if they could just fly on that peg, it would be easier for them to get in the nest. But no, they did not like that peg at all. So that little hole in here is from the peg that was in there, and they spent days moving it and shaking it and pushing it until they took it off. Then they were happy. I guess they didn't want other birds to stop by. Let's begin. Mother looked out of her house and noticed that something was different. Swish, swish, swish was the only sound you could hear. Father flew out of the house. It was his turn to feed their 2 daughters, Ty and Francesca. Mother is now sitting on the nest. She is trying to keep Ty and Francesca warm while Father was getting food for his girls. Ty and Francesca were growing bigger every day. The nest was just too small for all of them. Francesca, move! You're hogging the nest, said Ty. Ty, you move. Your wings are poking my eyes out. You could see the wings stretching out from under Mother. Mother, Ty is pushing me, said Francesca. Francesca, don't stretch your wings in here. Go outside for that, Ty said. Girls, please be patient. We have very little room in our tiny nest, said Mother. The girls immediately stopped and started opening their mouths. They could see Father was flying home with food for them. Mother flew to the top of the house while Father started to feed the girls. After feeding the girls, Father flew to the top of the house. Mother and Father began singing and talking. Mother spoke to Father. The girls are almost ready, said Mother. Ready for what? Asked Father. They are almost ready to fly and learn our song. We are wrens. This is what we do. In learning our song, our girls will learn to live like wrens truly do. No, said Father. Ty and Francesca are still babies, Mother. They are our precious wonders. I want Ty and Francesca to stay just the way they are. What is the rush? Asked Father, his voice sounding a little annoyed. Mother just looked at Father and flew out of the house. Mother needed time alone to think about her girls. Here's Mother Wren, and look how tiny she is. They're about this little. They are so incredibly tiny, very tiny, and super smart. Mother was an excellent dancer and a flyer. She flew around her yard, stopping here and there, singing and dancing her favorite songs. Mother loved flying fast. She flew high and low all around the yard, making sure there were no changes. Mother did notice the change. The people who had lived in the house had placed a new birdhouse on a nearby tree branch. Mother was also curious. She flew to the top of the new birdhouse to see if other birds had started to nest there. Nothing yet, said Mother. She flew back to her nest. Mother had to think about all of this. Father took turns feeding Ty and Francesca and keeping the nest clean. Mother and Father started singing to each other their special song. We are wrens. This is what we do. over and over. Those soothing sounds were heard throughout the woods. It was beautiful and peaceful. In hearing such a loving lullaby, Ty and Francesca fell right to sleep. Father started speaking to Mother. "You think it's time, don't you?" said. "Yes," said Mother, "it is time. It is important Ty and Francesca learn our song and how wrens truly live." Father remained silent while Mother flew out. It was her turn to feed Ty and Francesca. Our nest was bulging out. Mother was right. The girls have to learn our song. Mother flew to a nearby tree branch to think about the lessons she would be teaching Ty and Francesca. "The time has come. We cannot wait any longer," said Mother. "Mother, you are right. The girls cannot stay in this tiny nest any longer. They must learn our song and begin to live like we wrens truly do," said Father. The next morning, Ty went to the edge of the nest and jumped off, instantly flying to the nearby lower tree branch. Francesca followed her sister Ty. Mother and Father were nearby watching the girls. The girls began to talk to each other. "Boy, Francesca, aren't you glad we're out of that nest?" said Ty. "I sure am. You were squeezing the heck out of me," said Francesca. I thought I was going to go right through that nest wall," said Ty. "Yeah, me too," said Ty. "It was getting incredibly stinky," said Francesca. "I love it here. Oh my, look at those trees, Ty. They look so much bigger from this branch." "I'm holding on to this branch as tight as I can," said Francesca. "Don't leave me alone, Ty." "What is wrong, Francesca?" asked Ty. "I'm afraid. I don't see Mother or Father," said Francesca. "Don't be such a scaredy cat, Francesca. They are nearby. I can see them," said Ty. "But I can't see them." Francesca was crying. Mother flew right to them. She stretched out her wings and pulled Francesca and Ty under her wings and held them close to her. "I was right, Francesca. I was right here, Francesca. Don't worry so much," said Mother. "I did not see you, Mother. I was so afraid." "You will be fine, Francesca." "Let's all go back to the nest, girls. It is very important that you both get a good night's rest. Tomorrow our lessons will begin." Ty and Francesca slept right under Mother and Father. Even though they were squished, they were all happy. "Okay, girls, it is morning." "Mother, it is still dark out. Can we sleep in a little longer?" asked Francesca. "No, Francesca, the time has come. I don't mind if we stay in our nest, even if Francesca is a pest stretching her wings. It's okay, Mother. It is so nice and cozy here," Ty said. "No, girls, the time has come. We have outgrown our nest." "Francesca, Ty, let's all fly to that branch." "Yes, Mother," said Ty. Francesca remained silent. "Are you ready, Francesca?" asked Mother. But Francesca was still shaking. "Okay, Mother," said Francesca. Francesca was so afraid of falling off that branch. "Girls, today we will practice how we wrens truly fly. We are wrens. This is what we do. We fly extremely fast, and that takes a lot of practice. Remember, girls, we fear no other creature. We are tiny but mighty. We fear no one. If someone, even a squirrel, comes close to our home, it will be pecked and pecked on its back until it leaves our nesting area. But Mother, they are so much bigger than us. We are so tiny next to those squirrels. How can we make them leave?" asked Ty. "Ty, Francesca, just remember our song. We are wrens. This is what we do. Your size is not important. It is your attitude that makes everything possible. So fly, girls. Fly every way you can. up, down, sideways, it does not matter. Once you have learned how to fly, you will then be able to fly extremely fast. Being small helps us fly this way. So girls, don't be scared. It will be fun, said Mother. Just remember, we wrens have no fear. Learn our song, and that will help you understand how we wrens truly live. Ty and Francesca. Ty started to fly more like a butterfly, and Francesca stayed on the tree branch. She looked over to Mother, took a deep breath, and began to fly. Wow, Mother, look how I can fly. Look, Mother, look, said Francesca proudly. This is so much fun. Look, Mother, look, said Ty. Look, Mother, I can fly much faster than Ty, said Francesca. No, you can't. I will get to that tree branch way over there faster than you, said Ty. And off Ty and Francesca flew. They were having so much fun, learning how to fly like wrens. Mother started singing to the girls. Immediately, Ty and Francesca returned to the branch. Okay, girls, now that you are learning how to fly, you must also learn how to dance like we wrens do. The girls had this blank look and turned to each other. What? Asked Francesca. Mother, did you say dance? Ty asked. I thought we just had to learn how to fly. Then we would be all set. No, Ty. Flying is only part of being a wren. We do many things, including our little dances. Why do we need to dance, Mother? Asked Francesca. By dancing, we can send messages to other wrens without having to sing out loud. This is very important for us wrens. It is like a secret way to talk to each other. Wow, I am going to learn so many dances. I will have many secrets to tell everyone, said Ty. You probably will fall right off the branch, Ty. You think you're such an expert, said Francesca. Girls, you will both learn how to fly very fast, sing our many songs, and dance like we wrens have always done. Okay, girls, let me show you a little part of our dance so you can practice carefully. You could fall off the tree branch if you are not careful. Mother, this sounds like it will be hard to learn, said Francesca. Ty, Francesca, fly to that branch, and I will fly to the other branch, which is right in front of you. Okay, Mother, we are here. Girls, can you see me clearly, Mother asked. Yes, Mother, said Ty and Francesca. Okay, girls, give each other room to stretch out your wings. Now close your wings. Now move up and down slowly, keeping your wings closed. Then just twist to the right, slightly, turning, then stop, all without leaving your tree branch. Now see how I do it? Now see how I do it in practice. Yikes, I almost fell off, said Ty. Can we go back to flying, Mother? I don't like dancing. I don't think dancing is for me, said Francesca. No, Francesca, you are too nervous and not relaxed enough. If you are stiff, you will not be able to move smoothly and can certainly fall, said Mother. Okay, I will try again, Mother, said Francesca. Francesca was not enjoying this part of learning how to be a wren. Remember, girls, move up and down. Then, when it feels comfortable or easy, then twist to the right slowly. Francesca was trying so hard. Finally, she saw her sister Ty dancing like she had her own show. That made Francesca learn quickly. Her fear was gone. Francesca was dancing almost as good as a grown-up wren. Ty, you can stop your show. No one is watching. I'm an excellent dancer, said Ty. Francesca was able to relax and dance and dance. There is no stopping me now, Francesca told Ty. Mother calls the girls. They both flew to her. Remember, girls, it is very important to know how to dance, but it's also important to know you will each dance differently, said Mother. How can that be? Asked Ty. Well, Ty, even though the steps are the same, you are different wrens and unique. Unique? What does that mean, Mother? Asked Francesca. That is a great question, Francesca, said Mother. Always ask when you don't understand, girls. Otherwise, everyone assumes you know the words that are spoken. The word unique means one of a kind, like you and your sister Ty. You are both wrens. You are part of this family, yet there is only one Ty and one Francesca. You are both very special and certainly unique. The girls were quite impressed with Mother. They thought she was amazing. The girls were learning how to be true wrens after all. Swish, swish, the sound of the girls flying all around the nesting area, stopping on branches and dancing. Ty and Francesca stopped on a branch for a small resting time. Francesca, you better remember what Mother said. Ty, you are not the only one that can learn. I know we are wrens. I fear nothing, said Francesca. I love being a wren, said Ty. Yeah, me too. I love being a wren, said Francesca. You could hear Ty and Francesca sing all through the woods. We are wrens. This is what we do. Mother and Father were so happy. Ty and Francesca were not only true wrens, they were happy wrens. The girls could not stop singing and dancing their special song. We are wrens. This is what we do. We are wrens. This is what we do. We are wrens. This is what we do. Francesca, do you think groundhogs down there need to learn something other than making holes? I don't know, Ty, but they are huge. They almost scare me. That is the last book of the We R series. We R Wrens. So this is the whole collection. This is We R Wrens. And before that we read We Are Squirrels. And before that we read We Are Cats. And the number 3 book, 4th book I should say, was We Are Dogs. And the very first book of the We Are series was We Are Woodpeckers. The 5 of the We Are series all finished with the last one, We Are Wrens. This gorgeous little wren family that are beautiful, tiny, tiny birds, but incredibly amazing. So look for them when you're out in the woods or in your garden. They are most certainly around. They're just tiny, so look for a very small, tiny bird that doesn't sit still. Thank you so much for coming to Storytelling Books. Till next time.